So if it's a game, it should be a game all the time. If it's not a game, then it's not a game.
I think life is not that black or white.
No, but the game is. All right.
Hello,
Reda,
hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So we are on another episode.
Another day.
We're not going to do it again.
Of Another Day in Paradise.
Another day in paradise.
After a couple of episodes.
Yeah, where I
Alone.
went solo.
Yeah.
Honestly, they are fun. They are fun to
Yeah.
do.
They're fun to watch too.
Thank you so much. They are really interesting to do. It's a totally like different ball game, but it was good. Have you heard about the prisoner's dilemma?
Yes.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the prisoner's dilemma. The story is, I'm gonna butcher it, but let's just picture two people who got caught stealing a bank per se, whatever. They got caught. They stole the car, went to the bank, stole the money, then went home. The investigators, the police, they did their investigation. They caught them, but they don't have all the elements they need to get them in prison for good.
Yeah, convicted.
So what happened is they give them a choice.
They
Separately-
separate them in two different
separately,
rooms.
They investigate and they ask them, they interrogate them, and they ask them, okay, if you help us and give us all the elements that we need,
Yeah.
we will be very lenient and we'll cut you a break. You will go for 6 months, and your friend will go for 5 years or 10 years or whatever. So pretty much you'll be out almost free with nothing, no penalties. But if he does it and you stay quiet, then he gets the deal.
He gets the deal, and you get the 10
Now,
years.
if you both speak, then you'll both go for 10 years. If none of you speak, then you get out free. But if you don't speak and hoping that your friend doesn't speak,
Yeah.
then he can seize the opportunity and put you in jail forever. So notice how I went from 5 years to 10 years to forever, because I'm very
Yes,
very
it's,
strict with this.
very,
This is
very-
how I tell stories. This is my version. But anyways, you got the concept. So the prisoner's dilemma is, can you really trust the person in front of you? And they
Yeah.
made a really cool game in it's a game show in the British. I think it's forgot the name of the channel, but anyways, a very popular show. The show was running for I think over 4 years or 5 years, and you know, I just realized I really shouldn't go into details. I don't master them at all. I just
It's fine. It's
It
fine.
went for 3 years. I started the sentence and then I realized I have no idea how long the show went
It
for.
was a game show. It was a game show. Yes.
Let's
Yes.
put it this way. It was a game show. And it's called the Golden Balls.
Balls.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. No pun intended. And the first stage of the story of the game is a trust game. They get balls and they have to collect money, etc. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
The
they play as
second
a
part-
team, right?
No, they play individually, and you have to trust the other person to pick him up, and etc. They have to lie about balls, etc. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The result of the first stage of this game is they end up with a jackpot.
Yeah.
And the reason why this jackpot is interesting is because it varies. It could be £100 or it could be £100,000.
Big
And
difference.
then a big difference. Then they get to the point of the prisoner's dilemma, the split or steal. So very quickly, they get 2 balls in front of them, golden balls. It's they are closed, so each player has 2 balls in front of them. They can open them secretly, and they can see one message on one ball, which is split, and on the other ball it says steal.
Steal. Yeah.
Now, they have a choice. If I play split and you play split,
We split.
we split 50-50. So
Yeah.
if it's whether it's for £100 or £100,000. If I play steal and you play steal,
We both get nothing.
we both get nothing.
Yeah.
Nada. If I play split and you play steal, you steal and you take all
full
the money.
100%.
They give them
Roughly
2-3 minutes.
yeah.
to discuss. And of course, as you can imagine, I
You
would
can
say,
trust me. I'll never do that to you.
listen, my uncle is a lawyer. My father is a whatever policeman. I mean, we have been on the
All
side
my
of the law
family's
all our life,
all my
etc.
family's watching. I'm not
I
gonna
would never do this to you. I would never do this
never
to you.
compromise my integrity and all that stuff.
And
Usually, they
you'd be
fuck.
surprised.
Yeah.
The profiles who are very, I would say,
Trustworthy visually.
yeah, but also like very in the emotion, very
Yeah, yeah.
actor studio kind of thing, etc. Oh my God, I would never. Can I trust you? Can I trust you? But all along,
yeah,
they
yeah.
play this game, and
I saw a few. Like there was this girl, maybe like 20 something years old. Blonde, kind of like dressed in a very cute little.
Okay.
Like the one that you see in books, like
Exactly,
like,
exactly, yeah,
she's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I will never do that to
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
And then she's the one that
And then-
ends
and then
up fucking
I
you
think, if
over.
I'm not mistaken, she was facing a policeman who said, "Oh, of course I would never do that. Like, imagine in my job, like I would go back to the station, like the guys would nobody. I would be shunned. Nobody would talk to me. Of course I would never do that." And then she's playing this game all along, and she took all the money. And when they reveal, so they have to get rid of one of the balls. And then they say, okay, 3, 2, 1, reveal your choice. And then, boom. When he saw like he was obviously splitting. When he saw like she was stealing, he was like, oh my God, that bitch. I'm sure he said that. I mean, but in a British English, whatever
That
they.
bitch.
That bitch. Hello, mate. So anyways. Oh, would you like a cup of tea? Listen. I'm horrible at imitating accents. But anyways, so here is the thing.
That was magnificent.
It was
bro.
bad, right?
It was
Anyways,
magnificent.
the issue is,
Yeah.
like, before we get to the point where most people,
Yeah.
when they have the interview, sometimes they interview them together, sometimes separately for obvious reasons, because some of them are mad. They say, well, it's just a game. I mean, come on. Like, it's just a game. I'm not, like, what did you expect? Like, you lost, don't be a sore loser. I just played the game better than you did, and you're a sore loser.
Yeah.
Here is the thing.
Yes.
Do you think there is a difference in if the jackpot is £100 or if the jackpot is £100,000? Do you think people would be more honest, more prone to be honest if it's a
Yes.
small amount?
I think that well, once again, everything's relative, right?
Yeah.
Like for some people, 100,000 is not a lot of money. For others, £100, right? But I would say that when you go into high numbers, there are other human traits that come into play and that are often harder to control. I'm talking about like greed, stuff like that. Like. And you can easily create a scenario in your head that you can believe, oh, he's gonna fuck me over. If I don't do that, he's gonna do that. Like I've seen so many, because this concept of split or steal has been taken into a lot of YouTube videos and stuff that I watch. So I saw a lot of examples, and even I think Mr. Beast in his big show, I think for $1 million or something, there was something like that, and the reaction of the one who steals is like, I was so afraid. And like they get into a victim mode and stuff. So I think that when it comes to like high amounts and stuff, there are things that would push a human being to do things, but at the same time, they have some kind of mechanism to justify it in a way.
Yeah, I agree 100% because it's a defense mechanism. That's what the justification. And you know what most people say? And I think that's a really interesting phenomenon because they say, it's not that I wanted to steal the money. I just didn't want to look stupid in front of the cameras. I didn't want to look like, what are you doing, man? Like, why didn't you score? Oh, no, because I didn't score because the guy was nice. Like, take the money. That's the game. I didn't want to look like an idiot. That's how, like, that's a defense mechanism where it made me aggressive. Almost like a dog, if it's cornered, he would bite you. Not because he wants to bite you, because he feels in danger, so he would attack. So that's one thing. But what do you think about the fact that some people say, well, it's just a game? I'm not a bad person. It's a game.
I think it depends on the conditions. I think it's saying having an opinion that's general is very hard, because I would say, for instance, if we're two people, we have the same background, we have the same financial situation, we have the same stuff, I would tell you, yeah, it's just a game. Like, you know, if I'm in front of a lady that I know has kids and stuff like that, or like, I think it's different.
So if it's a game, it should be a game all the time. If it's not a game, then it's not a game.
I think life is not that's black or white.
No, but the game is.
Yeah, but technically, if I had to say technically, if it's a game, it's a game,
Yeah.
right? Like that's the technical answer. It's not illegal to steal and
Yeah.
to lie within that frame. That's the aim of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So you're playing by the rules. Now, your integrity as a person, I think it's more about how you live with yourself. Like I said, I'd be okay with stealing the money in a game show of a friend that's like we're both in the same mindset, and that's just the game. And when I take away money from something that would change the life of a person, and I know it kind of.
Okay. So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine this person that you have in mind, that this $100,000 or 100,000
Yeah.
pounds would change her life.
Yeah,
First of all, when she came in,
yeah,
the reason why I say it's just a game, she came in with nothing.
yes,
She came in to play a game.
yes,
Like, if she lost in the first phase of the game,
yes,
nobody would be, she wouldn't be, I mean, she would be upset, but she wouldn't be like, I missed so much money. But the fact that the money is in her reach,
Yeah.
now it becomes almost a reality. She could almost feel it in her pockets. And now it's like, you took
But
the money.
there is one thing, because I saw this thing where they broke it down, because you know the guy that had like the kind of like solution that will always make him win.
Okay, you're spoiling the game. Okay, you're spoiling the
know,
conclusion. But yeah, keep going. Yeah.
yeah.
I think
But
his
that
name is
guy-
Rob. Yeah.
Well, that guy didn't take into account one of the fundamental rules, which is that if there is any proof that money is transferred after the game between the two, they take it away. Like
Say it again?
they sign a contract where they cannot, like I cannot give you money once I gain the money.
Yeah, but I mean, after you win the money, it's your money.
No,
What do you mean, no?
you sign a contract where you basically say that you are never going to give the money, and if they find out there's a back transfer between you two or anything,
Okay.
you're gonna get sued.
So let's do this part then.
Mhm.
So this guy, Rob,
Mhm.
he had a very cool strategy.
Yeah,
His strategy is to say most people would prefer, especially if it's a big amount,
yeah,
most people would prefer to have 100,000 than 50,000.
hmm
So, yeah, you can do the difference between 50 pounds and 100 pounds, not that much.
not that much.
But the difference between 50,000 and 100,000, now we're talking. So I think during his game, the jackpot was something like 33,000 or 16,000. I mean, it was big, but it was not like the biggest one that they had. And he had a strategy. The strategy is, I will obviously negotiate during that time where I could talk to the guy. But instead of the obvious, don't worry, you can trust me, I will split the money with you. He says, no, I will steal the money. And the guy's like, what do you mean you will steal? Like, you mean you will split? No. I will steal the money. So, of course, the defense mechanism of the other guy is to say, well, if you steal, I will steal. So nobody would take money. He said, well, then we'll take no money. No, but what is your strategy? Well, here is the thing. Hear me out. I will steal and you will split. The guy was like, no, fuck. I mean, this is either you're stupid or you don't understand the game. Like, I'm not going to roll over and give you the money. And he said, no. I will steal. You will split. And when we leave the game, I will give you half. And I saw a podcast, I think on NPR. That's when I heard about it. And then I checked it out on YouTube. But I'll put the link. apparently the discussion went on for like 35 minutes,
Yeah.
and it was edited to 2 or 3 minutes, and there was like panic on the earpiece of the presenter because they were wondering what you just said. Like, is this legal? Can we do
Yeah.
something about it? What if he gives him can we be sued? What's going on? This is not in the rule. What's going on? What can we do? So he kept saying, yeah, but if you want to share the money with me, you split, I split, and we take half. He said, no. Yeah, I mean, I will definitely steal. I will play steal. So you have a choice. You can steal and we go with nothing, or you can trust me and I will give you half and play split. The guy, they went back and forth. The guy did not budge 1 millimeter.
Yeah.
He said, I'm definitely going to steal. So now, technically, you have only one choice. Or either you trust me and you hope to get some money, or you don't trust me and we leave with zero.
Leave with zero, yeah.
Obviously, the finale, and I think that's the best episode, I guess, is the guy, in reality, he gave him the false impression, the pressure that he was going to steal. But his intention was always to split, but he just wanted to make sure that you felt like you only had one choice, which is to split. So split, it's split.
Because he split at the end.
Yeah, he split. So he played split, and the other guy was, of course, because he just wanted to hang on the hope.
Quite genius.
It's a smart move.
Because there's a thing where it's one of the things I saw that this it was a negotiation class or something like that, where they say, like, if we give you a situation where two people come in a room and they have like 100% and they need to split it between both, and they have 2 minutes to kind of like come to an arrangement. If during those 2 minutes they don't, they both get zero. Right? And like everyone's living in La La Land and be like, oh, we just go in, we take 50-50 and we come out.
Yeah.
And then they say anyone that comes out with a 50-50 is the shittiest negotiator ever.
Yeah.
And they tell you, like, in negotiation, and that's what the guy did, but at the end he was honest and stuff, is that you take out you the one that's the most that's ready to risk the most and lose the most is the one that's going to end up winning the most.
Exactly.
So it was like, if I go to the room and I'm like, look, whatever 50% is means nothing to me. I'm going to tell you something, the 100% don't mean nothing to me. It means a lot to you, right? So I'm going to take 80, you're going to take 20. Take the 20.
Go home, be happy,
go
move
home,
on.
go home. I'm going to leave with 80. Oh, but it's not fair. Who cares? I'm ready to go with nothing. You want to go with nothing?
It's not about being fair. It's
and
like...
that is like, I'm good with nothing. We head out. No, wait. Stop. 80.
Yeah.
At the end, like, the guy has the choice, 0 or 20. He takes 20.
Yeah, it's better than 0.
Because one is ready to risk it all.
Yeah, it's like they play chicken. Do you know this expression, to play chicken? It's like when two cars, they are riding like one in front of the other, and who's going to move last? And they know they're going to move, but it's like, who's going to get more scared of losing all that money? This guy, to finish about Rob, he was a serial player, like game show player. He actually gives all this money to charity. He has a charity. I mean, he helps one of the charities, and he played, like, for example, Jeopardy, where you have to guess the things, etc. And he analyzes and studies games for a long time, then he gets picked, etc. This is not cheating, this is just strategizing. But let's go back to, it's just a game. There was a case in this split or steal phase of this Golden Balls where this woman was this African American, I mean, not African, let's just say it, she's a black woman. It's not an insult to be black. So black woman. And this older, how they say African American shit, like, she's not American. And I'm more African than her, so I'm not even sure who I'm defining here. So anyways, this black woman, we're going to edit this. Don't worry about it. Don't.
Epstein. Now this.
No, listen. If we're not going over 30 views on this episode,
Libérer Marine Le Pen. All right.
yeah. So this black woman was playing against this older woman, much older woman, and the black
Caucasian
woman.
one?
Yes, exactly. This white African, because we also have white people in Africa, just so you know. But anyways, the black woman she gave this argument of saying, well, I'm going to donate some of that money to church.
Okay.
Here is the interesting thing. How much? Like, is it $10? But anyways, so she played the violin
hallelujah
part.
card.
Yeah, the hallelujah. I'm going to donate this money to church. I'm blessed. You're blessed. Everybody's blessed. Hallelujah, etc. And the older woman was like, listen, I respect that. Thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. And she said, and the black woman was like, okay, where is your split ball, by the way? And she said, oh, it's this one. But listen, it's the one on the right. But listen, I respect that. You helped me on the first phase of the game and blah, blah, blah. I will, this is a lot of money. I would be more than happy with half. Don't worry about it. You can trust me. And then the presenter was like, okay, get rid of one of the balls and keep the one that you picked in your hands. And then she noticed that she changed her mind. She told her, my split ball is this one. And then she selected the other one. And then the old woman changed her mind. The other woman was like, I mean, you told me that was the other one. That one was your split ball. Why did you change your mind? She said, listen, do you trust me or do you not trust me? Because if you change your mind, I will change my ball. Like if you change your decision, I will switch too. And she's like, the black woman was like, I know that you are about to stab me in the back, but I'm not 100% sure. But you changed your mind, you're strategizing.
Yeah.
But she was hoping that faith would like be enough and that that woman would have a conscience. Long story short, no suspense there. The black woman played split and the old woman played, what do you think? Steel.
Yeah.
With a big fucking smile.
And then she was like, I thought that she was gonna take a.
And she said, honey, it's just a game. What are you talking about? I don't give a shit about your church. Yeah, donate, do whatever you want with your money. Like, this is just a game. And the other woman, the black woman, was like, that's okay. I'm blessed anyways. It was for my church. It was for my church. And then when they were in the interview, actually the animator was like, the presenter was like, so what do you think? And she said, I'm absolutely delighted, with a big smile. And the black woman was like, oh my God, I can't believe that. What can't you believe? Like I was almost mad at her for bringing, for example, to start religion into it.
Yeah.
And like, I could not help to feel a little bit of animosity against this older woman because she lied clearly.
But then again, isn't that like if you come back to the start of the game, like, hey, let's register for this game. You know exactly what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Like, it's part of the game.
Let me tell you what I would do in this game. Because I thought about it. I would do something maybe a little crazy. You know, I told my dad, you know, Dad, I saw this. It's a psychological game. It's this, it's that. It's a trust game, etc. And here's what I would do. And my dad told me, for what I'm about to tell you, you're an idiot. People would just take your money. No problem. Like, fuck you. So here's what I would do. I would say, listen, this is my split ball.
Yeah.
Not only would I just ask you to trust me, I will show it to you right now.
Okay.
So now you can make a decision to rob me blind, or you can just split the money with me. But before you make your decision. Yeah, it's very easy. Don't think it's just a game. You're a good guy. It's fine. This is just a game. It doesn't define you. It does define you, because clearly I'm showing you my hands and I'm telling you, let's split the money and both be happy. If you take the money, you are a greedy bastard. So because clearly,
but that's
it's like you're hitting me and in a fight and I'm turning my back. Yeah, it's easy to kill me, but because I'm not fighting you back. So I'm proposing that you take half, I take half, we both be happy. And so I guess you agree with my dad.
No.
Like this is a idiotic move.
Not only it's not a good move in my opinion, but it's also a very. I would argue that it's a very manipulative move.
No, it's like
It is.
let's split
is like
the money.
Okay, like you're going to put him in front of his integrity. It does define you. No, it doesn't. It's a game.
It does define you.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
You cannot decide what defines or not doesn't define.
no, but like if you decide to betray me, I mean, it does define you a little bit.
It's simple. Imagine that we are in an argument, right? And it comes to a point where you kind of cross that line. That if we were like face to face, we would throw hands. You can't come to that point and then arrive there and be like, okay, if you hit me, you're a bully.
No.
or
If
whatever.
I come to this point and I tell you, listen,
It's the game
let's
is already
make
there.
peace.
No, the game is already.
It's not like I'm provoking
No.
you and then I'm wondering why you hit me. It's like,
No.
listen, man,
The-
let's
the
hug it
aim-
out. Let's make
the
peace.
aim of the game is that you cannot change the aim of the game and say, oh, but because now it does define you. Like if we play Mafia, for instance, you ever play Mafia?
No, I don't. I
Like-
never did.
Like Mafia is a game where you need to convince people that you're not the
Mafioso.
the killer or
Yeah.
whatever, right? Well, some people are very convincing. But that's the aim of the game. You're not going to be like, oh,
Yeah.
now from now on, I won't trust you anymore. This, I would say that if you show me the split or whatever, what stops me from taking another ball and you switching your mind at the last second?
No, like
And-
no, like clearly, like because
And playing with
you,
my
you
emotions.
put the ball that you disqualify on a shoot. So clearly, you only have one ball in front of you. That's the one you're gonna play. But I would go one step further. Like the only single ball that I have left, I will
Yes.
show it to you beforehand.
Okay, so let me ask you this. When you get into the game, before knowing anyone or whatever, you say the best outcome of this game is for me to split that money. That's your best outcome ever.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Ever. You
Not
don't know the person in front of you, you registered, you think, my best outcome would be to
listen.
take half the money.
Call me naive, but I would prefer
Naive.
Yes,
Naive. No, you get
that's a good intro.
you get into a game show to play.
play?
This I disagree highly on.
Okay, so okay. In my mind,
I get where you come from.
like
but
okay,
that-
let me ask you this.
yes.
If we were playing
Yes.
and you didn't know me, I didn't know you, we
Yes.
just played the first game and now we are in the final.
Yes.
What would you do?
Do what? And what?
Come on.
What do you mean? What
Like
would
if I tell you, listen, I eliminate this ball, I only have one, and I will go one step further, I will show it to you. Now it's your decision.
what I would do?
Yeah.
Personally, like, and I know that there's no way for you to come back from it.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
Be honest. Be honest.
honestly,
Be honest.
honestly, 100% honest. Voila.
Wallah ladim.
I would split.
Yeah. That's it.
Saying that, man, this guy needs somebody to get his shit together because what the fuck did you just do?
But you would split.
I would split. However,
Mm.
I would never be mad on anyone that steals you.
Okay. Would you strategize and lie in the discussion phase to convince the other that you would split and that you would steal and that you would split, sorry, and eventually you would steal? Could you steal and lie about it?
Depends on many factors. Like I said,
If she's a poor woman who's begging for
like,
money and she
because
needs it.
at that moment, normally, if I was speaking like normally, the game is the game. It's like Mafia for me. So it's part of the game to get on top. Now, if I'm gonna tell you this, if it was just about points, like points, not money,
Yeah.
but points. I don't know. You win. I don't know. If we both split, we each win. I don't know, like a USB key. And if one steals and one split, there's a PS5, for instance.
Yeah.
I would go for the PS5 because the downfall of me stealing a big amount is that I also steal the opportunity of someone to have life-changing money.
Yeah.
This is where the difference is. It's like, what is the price I'm taking away.
Hmm.
But in the contract that we started this game with, I should steal. There's no moral immorality on me stealing in that frame
Yeah.
of the game.
I disagree because this is one of the rare games where you could have two winners or one loser and one winner.
No.
You could have two winners.
No, you can have two winners only if there's a guarantee that both are aligned.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you will have two winners. I say this is one of the rare games
Yes,
where
but
you
you-
could have two
But
winners.
you don't have the full.
Would you rather have two people a little bit happy with half of the
Of course,
jackpot than one person happy, one person sad? Because there is because that's how this game is unique and very very singular. Because you can have two people happy, two winners. You don't have
No.
that in football. You don't have that in basketball. You don't have that in.
Well,
So-
there's a reason why you don't have that. If you come in to compete, I don't understand the purpose. We're not. It's not.
It's not the
luxury of
compete to
life.
know who's the best. It's like, well, at the end we played the
one
first
winner.
phase. We played the first phase where we eliminated like 5 other
look.
candidates, and now this is the stage where we could both win potentially.
Yes, but once again, in the frame of the game, it's not like in life. You're in a game where the aim is to, like, to win, and you're not taking away anything from anyone. Like you said,
That's
the person
true.
that comes in
It comes in with nothing.
With nothing. I would argue that if you had that logic in life, well, you could share everything you have all the way. You could instead of buying an Apple MacBook, you could buy two two Microsoft computers and give one away.
That's true.
It's a philosophy. I'm not saying. What I mean is that the one that takes the two Microsoft and gives them, kudos. Like,
Yeah.
you're an amazing human being. However, the
Yeah.
one that buys the MacBook, I won't blame you, bro.
But
And
okay.
it's exactly the same for me.
You
in
know
the
what's
game.
ironic is
Yeah.
that what would you do? And you said you would not lie to get all the money.
What do you? No, I never said I wouldn't lie to get all the money.
So would you?
Depends on the context.
Okay, so if it's a life-changing money for the other person,
No,
etc.,
because it's
etc.
there are a lot of things. Like if let's say we get into a little mind game with the guy, and there's a competition of mind fuckness, and he's lying, I'll be lying. Well, you know.
Yeah, we'll try
That's
to
part of the-
manipulate
it's
each
part
other.
of the
That's
game.
a part of
It's
the
like
fun game.
It's like a mafia.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not like, oh, this is touching my integrity. No, it's in the confinement of the game. That's you're playing poker, right?
Yeah, exactly. In poker, you're supposed to lie. Does it define who you are in real life?
Or when you say the truth, can be a strategy that to make you look like you're lying. You know,
Yes,
like
yes.
there's too many layers. What I mean
Yes.
is that within that confine, I don't see where it touches your integrity. When I said that, me, if you come and you say, "Hey, Split, I'm gonna do Split, do whatever you want," I'm the kind of guy that has trouble smashing a fly on a wall. Right?
Absolutely.
So, but I wouldn't blame someone that would be like, okay, Steal. I wouldn't blame him. It's the game.
Changed my mind a little bit on this. I think me doing this, it's clearly manipulated. Yeah.
You,
Yeah. Because I'm technically playing like the victim or like, hey, listen, I'm being honest. I'm putting down my sword.
yeah,
But here is where it gets a little interesting is because I'm not going to do a surprise attack. This is it. And if you, what I should have said, to be honest.
but you know, but by saying this, you might trigger the other one to steal and be like, "You motherfucker, you think I'm gonna
You're
fall
weak.
for your
You're
shit?
weak."
You think I'm gonna fall for your little
No, but
act
clearly-
of shit?
No,
you know
but what I'm
Fuck
saying
you!
is-
I'm gonna steal. Fuck you!
No, but what I'm saying is that I would clearly have no way back to pedal back, etc. Like I would show you my ball, and that's it. The other one is already down the chute and it's gone. So I only
Yeah.
have this one, and I'm showing it to you. But it is manipulative. But in a way, I cannot stab you in the back. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
But what I should say is, if you split the money, I would be very happy. If you don't, I understand.
Not even that.
But
is-
deep inside,
bro.
I'm like, if you take it, I'll meet you outside, motherfucker. What do you mean you take all the money? Like you couldn't split? But anyways,
You're doing exactly like the equivalent of your girlfriend telling you, "Yeah, I'm fine." You know, like it's like what you're saying and what is the reality is not aligned, motherfucker. I know
so
this trap.
that's why I wanted to be honest. Listen,
No.
you are an asshole if you take the
Me-
money, but what I suggest is we both be happy. A little bit happy, not as much
Me,
as
I
if we
think every
take all
like
the
if
jackpot.
it's a game, everything goes, and at the end of the day, it's done for content. So whatever the out. Now, if it's life changing money, I'll be like, bro, 100. Like if we have $250K, right?
Yeah.
It's good money for you. It's good money for me. So I'll be like, 125, brother. Would
But
be
there
good.
is a big difference between 125 and 250.
Yes, but like I'll be like, I know you, you know me. I can take the trust. Now,
You'd be more happy with 250, I'm sure, 100%. This is a big difference.
no,
Oh, come on.
no,
Come on.
no, because like you said, what is the counterpart of that? Because like this is why I tell you the who I have in front of me and the attitude that the person has is important, because if I take the 250, I need to live with the fact that I took away 125,
That's the thing.
right? If I had Elon Musk in front of me, fuck you, 250.
Absolutely. But you don't know who you have in front of you.
No, but what I mean is that you
No,
can.
I understand.
you
Yeah,
can-
yeah.
With just within the interaction of the game, you can get the sense of things. You could sense that it's and be wrong or right, but
Exactly.
you can sense
That's
the
to be part of the game.
the level of trustworthiness is, you know, like touched me, like touched my heart, whatever. I'm inspired by one of the, because they asked them like, if you had the money, what would you do?
Exactly. They say I would
What-
get married. I would take
what-
my parents on vacation. They have never been on vacation in 10
like,
years. Blah,
because
blah, blah.
in those situations, sometimes, especially when you're a bit of emotionally, or you're a bit sensible,
Yeah.
you know, and you're in comfortable situation. I don't know. Maybe the guy is gonna tell you, I want to buy a house with my beautiful wife, and I see that magical moment or whatever, and I'm like, I want him to
this
win,
for you.
know,
I want
like-
this for you.
Sometimes I have this thing that happens to me, man.
That's
Sometimes
true.
I'm walking down the street and stuff, and I'm not in situations where I can do things, and I need to find myself doing like some crazy ass things.
Yeah.
Just
No, of
because like
course.
somebody inspired me to help them out or to
Yeah.
do stuff. So I can understand that sometimes, without any explanation, without a lot of time, there's people that simply like
Listen, there
it's a
was
vibe thing.
there was a game. I just saw actually this feed today. I think it's Survivor, and one of the competitor. They were supposed to receive visits, and you have to plead your case,
Yeah.
like visits from family, and they have been away in this island forever.
Yeah, I saw it.
And he received visit from his friend, and he said, "What happened to grandma? Why are you here? You were, because he was my second choice. Why is he here?" And he said, "I'm sorry, she's dead," and like far away. Now they have to plead, and he was not in the good grace of the team. He was being an asshole before, but he pulled like an ace up his sleeve. Like really, really, he was a good actor. And he said, oh my God, my grandma died. Oh my God, she's not here. What happened?" And then everybody voted for him to get the privilege to spend time with his family member and probably eat real food, etc. And they were like starving, tired, and in bad conditions and not seeing their family. So this was a big reward. And one of the women, she's like, "Yeah, I want to see my family too, guys." And he said, "Come on, shut up, Lucy. He just lost his grandmother. Have some respect." And then this motherfucker, he came to his face like, "Oh, man, you're a good actor. That's good, man. Let's go eat." And he said, "It's just a fucking game. Those suckers, they don't know how to play the game. I'm here to win." Now, would you say this is one step too far?
Yes.
Why?
I would say it's a step too far, because there are things you just don't play with.
Is death the line for you?
it's not death. It's how serious the lie is. Like there are white lies. This
Yeah.
is not white.
This is clearly not.
This is dark lies, right? Like if I'm late for 5 minutes, I can tell you, oh, there was traffic, or
Yeah.
my car didn't.
Yeah, we talked about it. Your dress, yeah,
right?
you look good
Yeah.
in this dress, honey. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
But there is the dark lies, which would be like I don't know, like something like I owe you a lot of money. You call me to collect, and you knock at my door, and I'm like, not today, bro, not today. You know, like my parent or something died, or whatever. You can be as strong. You're gonna be like, oh, fuck, I can't.
Yeah.
Like,
You can
because
squeeze this guy right now.
yeah, so I don't know. There are lines for me where you
That you
kind of
shouldn't cross,
like
for sure.
because it goes further than just manipulation. Like no one in his right mind would be like, yeah, who gives a fuck about your grandma? I'm gonna see my friend or my wife.
Yeah.
She's dead. No, okay.
Yeah.
So why the fuck should you go?
Yeah. So yeah, definitely.
So there are lines. It's like the split or steal or something like that. If I'm working with manipulation, like I'm not gonna steal, I'm gonna steal or whatever. But if I do this humongous thing and
Yeah.
stuff, like I think that you would have problems coming out of that game for anyone to trust you because
I would-
because
I would
this is
agree.
where the limit would be.
I would agree. Like, even if I have one of my friends who lies through his teeth, and then he is here, hey guys, I just made $10,000. Yeah, but you're a fucking asshole. That's how I would judge it. I know we disagree on this a little bit, but here is the kicker. One day, we played Monopoly together
Who?
in Acacia, like the guys from the football.
Me? I was playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And couple things happened.
We cheated.
You motherfucker!
Right?
Let me rephrase it correctly.
Uh-huh.
You decided
Uh-huh.
to take one of the big bills,
Yeah.
and then I was looking at you, and you like,
Yeah.
let's just take this. And honestly, it was fun.
Yeah.
But if I was on the other side and I caught you guys,
Yeah.
I would be like, the fuck are you doing, guys? I would be upset.
Yeah.
If I,
But
I would be like, guys, I know this is just a game, but if we start cheating, then we don't
But you
follow the
see-
rules, then the game sucks all of a sudden.
no, some of the clever games are like, for instance, the way I play Monopoly usually, like with my friends and stuff, is that if you fall somewhere and someone is not paying attention,
You don't say anything.
nobody says anything.
No harm, no harm, no foul.
We're moving on. So if someone is not wired in, it's his problem. Which with other people is like, oh,
With upset
it's-
people, yeah.
when you're in prison and people fall in your houses, they don't pay shit.
Okay.
Which normally in the real
Yeah.
rules they still pay. So we have these things where it's kind of like, it's like tutti or
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah,
Like,
or Uno.
or,
you,
uh,
+1, +2,
or
+2,
Uno
+4.
as well.
Yeah.
For me, these types of games which are funny, like cheating is a part of it. Like
Okay.
that's where like Uno, when you have like 60 cards left and you say, I put one card and you throw like 20 cards, you know, it's part of the game.
Okay.
And because there is a consequence if you get caught. Like if you get caught, well, you take all the
Yeah.
cards. Oh shit! And but
Wow,
it's
yeah.
it's part of the fun. I wouldn't say that someone that cheats at Uno is an untrustworthy person,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So I have on that same night,
Mhm.
I'm not going to mention who.
Okay, Zeder.
No.
Zeder.
Zeder. Starts with Z, finishes with R. This guy,
Uh-huh.
he wanted me to sell him some of my houses.
Okay.
And he said, he took a very serious, and I refused. Then he said, he almost pretended to be really upset. And he's like, guys, come on. I mean, come on, just sell me. If you don't, I have nothing. Look, I said, come on, you have a lot. I said, no, I have nothing. Like, if you don't sell me something, if I don't have some real estate, then the game is not fair. If it's not fair, it's not fun. So let's balance everything out.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, really? Like, and he said, yeah, I have no money, no nothing. Come on, like, just so I can stay with you guys and play. I'm like, all right, here, I give it to you. Give me whatever you have. Oh, I saw he didn't have a lot of money, and this motherfucker was hiding all his money, all his real estate, and he had the most. And I'm like, oh, so what did you do? And he said, hey, man, I mean, you fell for it. And honestly, I thought it was an asshole move. I know it's a game, but that's an asshole move. Agree or disagree?
Like when you what do you mean asshole move?
Like it's
You find that it defines the person?
not defines him, but he made an asshole move. He's not an asshole, but that's an asshole move.
No, of course it's an asshole move, but part of the game to be an asshole. Sometimes.
Yeah. We're not gonna agree, which is good.
Like depending on what is the game, depending on how who's playing. Like there's a lot of stuff. Like when I play cards with my parents, there's no cheating. When I'm playing with certain friends, like it's a fucking Far West, like you have the call underneath the table, like and it's like But
when a lot of people play, I'm sorry to cut you off, but a lot of people play, especially during Ramadan, they play tutti.
Yeah.
And I know all the generations do, and they get very heated.
Bro.
Those matches get very heated.
Bro, I saw tables flying across
Flipping,
living rooms.
absolutely. And people take it very seriously. No,
I'm
you
gonna
told
tell
him,
you
you told
something
him.
to the extent that when I was like early teens, I thought that tutti was a money game.
So, yeah,
Like
it's
I
pretend
thought,
money. You buy, you sell,
no, what I
etc.
mean is that I thought to have those reactions that
They
people
played for real money. They were
losing,
gambling.
like a lot of money or stuff. Like it was for me like how could you get into that state?
Yeah.
I remember I literally saw tables flying and it's like usually in Ramadan and it's family. It's close family. It's not like yo, you guys are brothers, literally.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck are you saying?
Exactly.
And they're like,
And they would be like, I'm never playing with you again. You cheat. Or even sometimes they would yell at their partner, you suck. Why did you do this? Why? Like the emotions run high. And I think in
quite
this
impressive.
game, they are supposed to tell the other person what kind of hand they have so they can play on tandem, etc. But some people
basically
go
they have
too much
targets that they need to reach,
reach,
depending on the cars that they have.
and what their partner has also. But yeah, do you play tutti? Do you play yourself?
No, I play something that's quite similar. It's tarot.
Tarot. I heard tarot is like the French version. It's very similar. They call it tutti or bi'ushra, which is buying and selling. Guys, thank you so much. That's it. We're going to stop here for today. It was actually fun.
Nice.
I'll see you next time. That was good.
Yeah,
That was good.
for sure.
Take it easy.
All
Bye.
right.